Today we are going to Finland with my friends, so I have this kind of outfit. This is my knitted jumper and my knitted balaclava. Ooh, I'm close. So this kind of, I knitted this myself. And I really, truly love it. And the jumper is also knit by myself. This is Alas floppy. Anyway, this Icelandic wool. I don't remember the name. I will write it up here. So it's a warm combination. How can I show you better? And then here I have a woolen socks. You see, they are kind of going over the knee. And then my shoes. Okay, time to go.
Mehtiena seukkali hunoma, joka suvan turvumu. Läide muruktu vai sillu pesa shatta, nuko lään mehti manna. Hey, olole, lole, loila. Hey, oloila, hey, ole, oloila, hey, ole, oloila, hey, ole, ola. Hey, oloila, hey, ole, oloila, hey, ole, oloila, hey, ole, ola, hey, ola. Hey, oloila, loloa. Hey,
Here is a beautiful viewpoint that I usually always try to stop by when I go to Finland because this is stunning. It's still Norway on the other side of the river, more or less Finland starts. It's still polar night, we don't see the solar disk, but we are getting there in some days, very soon. We also visited an old church. Well, it's like built in 1900s, at the beginning of 1900s. It's a typical church from the middle south Norway, this kind of style with the dragon heads and or some kind of a Viking ornaments. This is something typical for the south and middle Norway, not so much in the north, because north was habited by Sami people, a slightly different religion movements, like the Stadius was here in the north, which is part of the Protestant church, was just a little bit different, like you can't drink alcohol, for example, and these kind of things. Here in the North Norway, the influence of Finland and Finnish Protestant church was partly more present, so these kind of ornaments from the Viking times, they did not come here all the way to the north that much. So this kind of church is quite unique for the North Norway. Usually churches in North Norway, they don't have so much decorative Viking styled elements like this one has. So it's nice to come and see. It's a wooden church. At the moment it's kind of capella. I don't know how, chapel. I would say it's not functional every day, so it's only by if they have some requests for the wedding or some kind of maybe burial. So it's not a church where you can just pop in any time. Here's the map of the area where we are now. So all that is Finland. So we went all the way to Finland over the border from Kirkenes. It's about 45 kilometers for us. So that red dot where is written Näätämö, that's where we are, right on the border. And so this is a Finnish map showing Finnish natural parks and so on. So it's mostly for the tourists who are coming from Norway, so they can figure it out which direction they should drive if they want to see some kind of places. So this is the place where there is two shops. Border shops, they are more orientated for Norwegian customers because prices are slightly lower in Finland. Also, you can get some other goods here, so quite many Norwegians are coming over the border for shopping. And here you see typical transportation method, snowmobile. It's very useful for here, mostly for Finns to come to the shop because they're kind of driving around. Sami people are living here, so it's more convenient to come in this place by snowmobile in the winter time. Probably coming over the water like a lake, it's faster. You see these mailboxes? Because people, inhabitants in this area, they live very remotely somewhere in the forest. They are spread in the big area. So their mail is coming to these mailboxes because it's faster and more convenient for the post office to bring it in these mailboxes, especially if people don't live here permanently. Like probably they have a cabin, they might live here half year. So these mailboxes are mostly for the cabins, but also for probably houses where people maybe don't live the whole year around. So this kind of a little place with shops, gasoline station, and you see Tesla. Oh, you know, -30 Tesla is not good. The capacity of the battery is lowering 50-70%. It's not useful. But of course, if you don't drive far away, it's nice. Electrical cars has their own benefits, but it's not definitely made for long distances. Some wool, Finnish wool for sale. So I was like, oh my god, I need everything. I love it all. And this one is actually quite cheap. It's 150 grams. And it's 75% wool, 25 polyamide, so something for socks. And it's €5. So that's really cheap for this big wool package. But I didn't need anything, but I was just scrolling. The colors are beautiful. Everything is so nice. And this is typical Novita Finnish brand, the biggest Finnish brand ever. And this is 80% wool, 20% polyamide. Very typical Finnish wool that people are using not only for socks. Here's little glimpse from the shop, just showing how Finnish border shop looks like. I would say this looks like a typical Finnish small market that you can find everywhere in Finland. So there is, of course, something priority in different shops. Very typical Finnish bread is black bread. A Finnish love that. There is no it's made in Finland. This is very must for almost every Finnish person likes to eat brown, this little dark bread. And this is something I'm really missing in Norway. They don't eat that kind of bread. When you grew up with this kind of bread, you can't give up anymore. It's healthy, but it just has a different taste. And yeah, for me, that's always what I buy when I come to Finland, because in Norway you can't find that kind of bread at all. And this is very Finnish cheese. It's called kind of, if you translate that, it's a bread cheese, but it's just kind of so strange cheese that you can also cook and like warm it up, and then it's actually better taste. Here is typical Finnish cheese variety, and something for the vegans as well. In Finland, the vegan products are quite popular and common, so it's yeah. But this particular cheese I don't like. What else? Milk products, quite good. You know, when you grew up in Finland and you used to eat all these kind of things, you think they are better than in Norway, but actually I don't know. Maybe not. You're just used to certain kind of things, and that's kind of your opinion is not anymore pure. It's just like yeah, I'm used to that. I'm used to that taste, so I think it tastes better. Something amazing I found here was merino wool socks, and it's 90% merino wool. She's like, oh my gosh, and they were only 10 euros. I think that's quite cheap. It was not my size, so I couldn't take it, but it's merino wool socks for 10 euros. I don't know. I was fascinated. And of course, it's a very important blinky pillow. I don't know for who they are selling this kind of stuff. I don't even know how much it was. So yeah, in the little shops in the villages, you have everything in the shop packed, because you don't have any other shops there. So kind of have to have a little bit of this and that, just for locals to kind of have more or less things they might need. Also, coloring products for hair, probably very important. Child food, some alcohol, packs of beer. Yeah, Finland is making quite a lot. And next to the beer, you have things, oils for cars, all kind of cables for cars, for home, gloves, of course. These were actually really nice. I was thinking, but they are kind of, I don't need them. I have a lot of gloves. 25 euros, not bad. Working gloves, this is the area where you do everything yourself, repair everything, so people are working with their hands a lot. And some food for the dogs, cats. These are kind of cornflakes sort of things. That's very common to eat on the breakfast, these kind of things. And I found this was really funny. Well, first of all, most of my viewers are from the United States, according to the statistics. So I was actually surprised that I found some items made in United States in the Finnish north, far away from everything. I didn't pay any ever attention, and then I decided to check. Okay, there is like written in different languages and the sticker in Finnish, but this is actually made in USA. I was surprised how this product got from States all the way to the remote shop in Finland on the Norwegian border. I was actually shocked. I didn't know it could happen, but here it is, you see? Yeah, some common things, sauna oils, whatever. There is a mustard, all kind of sauce. And here it's interesting that there is some kind of, I don't know, I've never been in States, but it feels like some kind of, this one is produced in States. Can you imagine? Some kind of American products we have. That's interesting. So you don't have to go to States to actually taste something from States. We don't have products from all the countries. I understand when we have products from European countries, they're close by, but from States, for Christ's sake. This one is cloudberry jam. This is something you can't find everywhere. Very typical for North, because these berries are actually growing up here. So it's okay. I'm not a big fan of cloudberry. These kind of mushrooms are growing up in the forest, so you can pick it up yourself as well. I'm not really a mushroom person, so those will stay in the shop. What else I found? Oh, peanut butter. Looks very USA, but this was produced in Netherlands.